going on? Looking for somebody. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 tents here, folks. This is classified as a mass encampment. And so you know what that means. 7 days requirement. See what we got going on here. Good morning, Officer Manzelli. Manzanares. I'm sorry, I'm working on it. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right.
What you got going on here?
Just waking them up.
What you got in your hands?
These are the advisements.
What kind of advisement are you doing this morning?
For the 48-hour posting.
48-hour posting of what?
For the camps.
No, it's 7 days. There's 10 tents here.
Yeah, I understand that.
So your 48 hour is for standardized cleanups.
To break the camps down.
No, it's not for breaking camps down.
What's up, man? Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, can we get your name again, brother? Kenneth. Body? Date of birth, sir? 12.
As well. Good morning. How you doing today? Remember we chatted the other day?
Yes.
Ah, you've been talking to Robin Kniech.
Yes.
That's right.
We have a meeting with her. All right, thank you.
That's good.
I appreciate it, brother. Oh, this is the notice I hear for the But remember, the tents have to be broken down. Okay? So just break the tents down and just make sure that they're moving. You know what I mean? Just fold them up. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. All right, man. Thank you. They're pretty good with it. They break all the tents down.
Break the tents down, but we still don't understand what this notice is. See that notice, sir?
Morning.
These 7 days, or is this specific to large?
No, let's get a clear understanding of this. Pursuant to DRMC Chapter 49246 and other applicable laws, alley streets must remain free from unauthorized encumbrances and obstructions. If these items are not removed within 48 hours. Okay, and this was handed to you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was not attached to any individual and direct property. I'm not going to speak too loud, right? So you know the rules, right?
Right.
It has to be attached to your individual property for this to count.
Right.
Okay.
And the thing is, like,
Right on, man.
All right.
this, are they considering, like, this
There's 10 tents here. 2, 3, 4.
7 days, not 48?
They're saying that they're trying to unencumbrance the property. They haven't put the notice on every piece of property. They don't have an understanding of how this works. Just don't razz them. We're just going to collect the evidence today.
I am communicating.
Huh? Oh yeah, it's about 7:30 right now. That's right.
Did he ever get it? He did it? So have you seen it, Megan? So tell him.
Well, this is there's 10 tents here. This is a 7-day notice required.
No, that's why I haven't applied them yet. I haven't put them on the
Yeah, because I'm trying to go to work and I
On
don't
the,
want to, like, you know what I'm saying?
unclaimed like property
Sorry.
stuff. I haven't put it on there.
I just want to go to
I
work
need
and make
those
sure that
covers,
my
and
shit.
that's why I'm hoping by the time I get done, some of these people come back and I can just give it to them for the property. That's why I haven't passed these out. If I contact somebody, then I can give it to them. But hey,
I'm just observing. Huh? It is. It's embarrassing. It's an actual embarrassment to the city and county of Denver and the federal courts in which relationship.
The city's locked.
Ray, what happened to the main event we supposed
Yeah, we did win that on Monday.
We did win it Mondays.
Yep.
You can't be doing this. So what happened?
If that was true, they wouldn't have us out there.
What was that?
So the
Where's my phone?
so I think what you're referencing to, ma'am, is the variance between personal property. You don't have to.
Right, I
So
thought
are you
were right.
interfering with me trying to give a legal advisement to her? I need you to step back for me.
I'm 10
You are
feet.
interfering.
Okay.
I'm talking to this person and you're cutting in on what I'm doing.
I'm saying, so
Hey,
what was the camping
Hey,
law that we won Monday? Or that they won? Who won?
You won.
There was no
Who won? Who, right? Yeah, we did. So I'm not, no. So why is the city workers out here saying that we won this law or whatever, and now I'm being harassed? So can you explain to me? Because he's saying there is nothing that was passed. Well, the city workers.
And that, by the way, is Officer Lucero. He's the homeless advocate for the Denver Police Department, right?
That people on your force is telling us that they're lying. You are, but you are. I need to know. But I'm trying to get an understanding. So what is the big news that everybody's running around talking about? Okay, this right here. Anything covered? Okay, so what happened on that? And that's all I'm trying to ask the business.
You don't want to hear that from me now?
No, that's not okay. Once again, sir, listen. Everybody else has been saying it the way I just was like, okay. The way I said it, that's how everybody's been telling me. So I can't hurt but get better clear because you're not trying to tell me what I was trying to ask. That's it.
Tanya, do you want to advise her?
That's
I'm
it.
just going to film her
That's it.
property if she doesn't want to take an advisement from me, which I already did.
No, excuse
I already
me.
did.
It doesn't matter.
So do you want to tell her what happened? She doesn't want to
You know
listen.
what? Well, then I'll let Sarge take my name because I'm trying to get better clarity.
I don't need your money.
And this is why bad cops need to be taken off the force or have appropriate job descriptions.
I just tried to talk to you, but you
No,
don't
you,
want to listen to me. So that's okay. I'm
you
going
didn't
to
want
talk
to
to you.
talk. You tried to not tell me something that I was asking that's important for me legally. You didn't want to try to tell me my rights. Right.
No, they don't have to. They can lie to you. You know that.
So I'm going to go ask somebody that's willing to tell me the truth.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
That's
Thank
why I'm here.
I'm glad you got it on film.
Yeah,
to
we're
see
live.
that He wanted to be an asshole.
Yes, ma'am.
Fuck out of here. You advise me of anything? No, you haven't. Don't try to lie. In camera, don't lie. You got
That's
body
all. And hey,
cams.
Tavia, my camera's on the whole
You-
time.
and
You're
you
right.
got
They
body
don't
cams,
lie.
and it shows you
They
me
don't
trying to
lie.
ask a question and you don't want to tell it. What are you talking about? That's all right.
Yeah, she's being uncooperative. So they're all advised.
They're breaking them down now.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mr. Bowman. Oh, you know what? Let's go by the Samaritan. I have to go over there too. Let's go by there. Where are you gonna go now? Well, let me give you the names and all that. I'll meet you. You know, in the rescue mission in that parking lot.
And I'm glad he was there the whole time. He got mad. So he was telling me to get up. So of course, he said, I've been advised you. You didn't advise this face. You know me, Sarge. You didn't advise me about nothing, but okay, I understand what's going on. So I said, hey, what happened to Monday this law? I said, even down all the city where maybe they had,
Okay. Hey, right in that lot. I'm going over there now.
I said, maybe they got things confused is, you know, getting down to the city workers to run around, oh, the homeless one, you know, kid. So I said, excuse me, sir, can you explain that to me? No. Well, Mom, can you explain to me what's going on? So she started explaining to me, well, I don't have to do this. Well, I already got your name. I already got your name. I said, how dare you be an asshole when I'm sitting there trying to ask you for something that I legally shouldn't need to know about. Right. So this doesn't keep happening. So, Sarge, could you explain it?
Yeah.
Now he's upset.
What's your name?
I gave him a
No. Jade, yeah? Okay, I'll talk to you about that.
But let's hear him explain it. What's really going on here?
I think he was just trying to tell you about the tent, that the tents have to be broken down every day.
He ain't even say that!
So take it. Just
Oh my gosh,
so
that just pissed me off. He's an asshole.
just remember, the tents have got to be broken down. That's really why I'm here right now. Yeah. So the tents have got to be broken down. Just make sure that when you break them down, they're folded up like ready to go mold them. I promise you, they won't bother you. The property that's out here, the unclaimed property and all that is some trying to find who the owners are. The stuff that's unclaimed and it's large items like this, then yeah, I am putting postings on there so that they know it's either going to be stored or removed. That's why that's going to be posted. No, I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anyone else's stuff. Just worry about yours. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, then what I'll do is I'll come back later. Get together. Okay. Thank you, Savior. I'll be back. Thank you, hon.
So as we drive down, follow the sergeant here, it's going to be really clear that there are no zip ties. There are no individual articles that are tagged as property, right? There's 10 tents here. This is a large encampment, 10 or more. So people have their work vehicles, they have their sleeping quarters, they have their refrigerators. They have a notice, but it's not being attached to anything per the requirements of law. So here's what I need. I got to go to court. We got a trial this morning. The 9 to 11 o'clock shift when they come out here and try to start taking people's property.
We got an appointment with the radiologist this morning.
So if you got any friends that can come back here,
I'll message.
and good job.
He's asking them if they're on probation or parole. What difference does that make?
Yeah, it doesn't. They're not supposed to. The notice is people's property.
And he's taking down names.
Yeah, well, I'll be back again. See if we can get a time for you. Okay? All right, thank you.
What's going on?
Another day.
You know, we can't get away from it. This is 10 camps. There's 10 tents here. This is a large encampment.
So, Donna's reporting on this, so I won't ask you any questions, but I did see notices attached to tents up the street.
Well,
Jesse said we're up there 2 days ago.
right. I've been up there since 6 this morning, and I've only seen one.
I saw one.
One from 3 days ago.
Attached to a tent.
Attached to a tent.
Had the tent been taken down?
No. I mean, no.
So it's not going up and down every day, because that would be a problem.
Right.
The tent has to drop every
And
day.
I spoke to Angel Spurt, and he says the other tents were just put up last night.
So if a tent goes up and it goes down, it's not supposed to be an issue. 10 tents is a large encampment. It's not supposed to be an issue. What they're supposed to say is, oh, look, you have 5 bicycles here. Are there 5 human beings here? No, there's only 2 of you. There's 3 bikes too many. You got to get rid of 3 of these bikes, right? They're not supposed to. And so maybe, when you get set up with tents and coolers for your food and rights of survival, maybe, we've got to figure that out, and we've got to complain. But that's why we're here, right? We just won this case on Monday, right? Today's Thursday, and they're fucking around already. Drop the tents and call it a day. That's how it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be garbage cans for the trash, right? And if you don't think the scooters are big business, there's a truck and a trailer full of scooters. That's big business. So we are here, California, Park Avenue West, folks. There are tents and notices down there. We're gonna go look at that in a moment. But we've been here, started our morning, and we have the news out here. Do we know how many of these people are working?
Me, and I can't even go to work right now.
Because they fucking with you.
No, here.
No, I don't know if they're
I sent out a couple messages to people that live close by. Is Jesse around?
I don't know. I got messages last night about this, and I said I could come early, but then I got to go to trial because Eric's got trial this morning.
Okay.
So if it gets continued, I'll be back. But as of right now, my main priority is to show up to court under court order.
Well, like I said, and we've got we've got to go find out about how they're going to treat this lung cancer.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So that means that we can't miss this.
Yeah, you do that.
But it's an early appointment. I'll be back hopefully around noon. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens, folks. If you're in Denver, we want you to come down. California, Park Avenue West. And let's go check a couple of these other down the street here. Good morning. And I heard there was a shooting last night over here too. I'm sorry to hear that. All right.
They're not at Sunny's yet, are they?
Sunny.
Sunny's.
Oh, I don't. I'm kind of just gonna take a walk.
The thing is that they're expecting
Trucks to come.
sanitation.
Well, and there should be sanitation, right? They can come up and clean, put garbage cans.
They shut, if you know over by Pizza Safe where those apartments are, and like where the firehouse is on the end, like, here's the thing, they shut whole blocks down because it was unsanitary, blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing is that until recently, like the porta potties are cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong.
And they're adding more.
And they're adding more.
Which still doesn't solve the whole.
And there's
Well, here's the thing though. is
Trying to get
that
some water out
people,
here.
You have to think. Here's the thing. People, you can't starve in Denver. No. Okay? I've been homeless 4 years. There is always somewhere to go. It's people's lazy. Like, I'm telling you. People were like, and I'm like,
You're understanding that the police are going to make another sweep, and if you're still here, then they're going to attach the notices?
something along those lines. Of course, I expected fencing to be up here. But look, they've taken the construction notice down too. Right? So that was just a move because the notice of construction is gone. There's homeless sweeps this morning, folks. If you guys are just catching up with us, we're down here at Sunny Lawson Park. Remember that an encampment of 10 or more tents is a large camping section. They're allowed to put notices on individual property by Public Works, and if it's raining, it has to be laminated. So there's less tents here than before. And we found one over here. Good morning, folks. We found one over here that seems to have a notice attached to it. Sorry, I guess I was lagging a second, folks. This construction site we were fearful was going to be sweep process, right? Here is the sweep notice that's been placed. 9/24/19, 7:55. Remove all personal items from this area immediately. If they're not removed within 48 hours and are unattended, the city will regard these items as abandoned and remove them. Any property removed will be temporarily stored for 60 days at Galapagos Street. You can claim your property at no charge without fear of arrest between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. That is not fucking convenient hours. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Thursday. Call 311 with questions. 60 days of removal will be disposed of. Okay, we don't know if that's solid waste management, landfill, if that's spike auctions, what that is. We do know that prescriptions and IDs will be maintained until they expire unless they don't, which means that things like birth certificates will be saved. What it appears, though, is that this is a collection of excess property. This does not look like a single individual's stuff. It looks like a variety of people's stuff. That they've had too much stuff over there around their tents, so they sequestered it over here. So that's the problem that we have going on here. As you can see, it's a combination of things. So that's definitely a concern. As you can see, there are bathrooms, there's a pumping station. There's not a garbage can, but there's garbage bags made available over there. And this lady, Let's Pray for America, 7789, Wyoming plates, filming. Probably a video for disgust or something. I don't know. But this construction work is happening inside the fence lines, leaving the road unencumbered, and all signs of construction notices to get people off the sidewalks outside this building are gone. Right? The big publicly posted notices for the 12-foot wall or the 15, 18-foot wall, whatever it is, that's been removed as well. On both sides of the fencing. We showed you the first side. But these people have been scared out of here. And what they need to do is reconvene in this location, quite honestly. Anyway, yep, that one's been removed as well. So those notices of construction were fraud, were assaultive, and abusive toward people in a fake construction solution manner that the city was trying to create. So again, we're down here, 24th, California, the Lawson Park zone, where a lot of people have been scared out of this intersection for the purposes of moving them on. The city said they were going to get rid of the fences on the grasses. That obviously was on video, and that did not happen. And we're gonna converge on these people and ask as well. Because this is a really funky spot. It was road, now it's not road. It's weird park setting. Good morning. What's the story out here? You guys been harassed today? So, huh? Should have seen it last night. They're out here fucking with you all night.
Freaking. They had a shootout right over there.
Oh, 20th in California. I heard about that on the.
Yeah.
So one of the girls I talked to earlier said her sister was shot, got hit. Yeah. So bullets were flying around here. Do you know why? It's not like you guys are shooting everybody up.
Mm-mm. They said it was a white individual with the Hawaiian shirt, white car. They came roaming around and boop, boop. That was about it.
Okay, so we see that there's a collection of stuff under a tarp over there.
We already notified that person, and
that's one person?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I was looking at it, it looks like a collection of people's stuff, right? There's like 4 or 5 chairs, there's maybe 6 bikes there. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't look like one person. It looks like maybe like a storage spot for everybody. Okay, so that's the problem, is that their city is not gonna not recognize unless there's like 3 or 4 people to say like, oh, there's 4 bikes, there's 4 people, right? I could see that argument pretty clearly. Obviously, the construction at Excel was fake, right? The signs. No.
No.
Oh, you talking about the fence that was supposed to go up?
Yeah.
It could still happen.
No, they took the notices off the Excel building.
Did they?
They had 15-day construction notices up.
Oh.
Right? In 15 days, we're gonna do construction on this site. They took, and that was through permits and zoning. Those signs are gone, right? The stuff that they were trying to use to get off the Excel property, all that signage is gone. If there's one central spot that's probably safe to regroup, it's that double-sided intersection, right? Because clean, neat, orderly spots, campsites, along that is going to be 20 or 30, and that's a large camp. If it's clean, they can't do a lot about it, but we'll see what happens.
The cops are down a block harassing them down there.
I was there. I'm going back there. And then I got to go to trial this morning, so we just wanted to come and find out. But that blue tarp over there, that's been listed for how long now?
For about, shit. That's a week, 2?
It's been posted. The notice.
Oh, the notices, like 8
Okay.
days.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
she comes back and all she's got to do is move it, and then they can't do shit. They got to repost.
Yeah.
We know how to play.
Gotta have a class or two when we're off camera and teach some of these other folks. They're freaking out a block away.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So folks, again, if you're joining me, I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the camera screen. We are downtown at 24th in California at Sunny Lawson Park. We are showing, we've got porta potties here. This needs to be cleaner. All this trash underneath, all this here, that's no good. I'm not a big fan of that. There's a garbage bag right there. There's supposed to be a garbage can. More cans, right? But these housing sites, we're gonna call them what they are. That's housing right there. These housing sites are neat and orderly. And I think I'm actually gonna walk over and tell them thank you for that. Because that's what it should essentially look like. So, this is clean, this is neat. Good morning. Just want to thank you I really notice how clean this space is, and I hope that this kind of beautiful zone that you all have here is something that you can teach others to do with my heart and with full love.
My wife, my sister, my brother.
We always pick up our trash. We don't leave nothing behind.
Right.
We even do that over here at the park.
And it's good, right? There's supposed to be more garbage cans up and other things that are accessible. But this here was clean. And when I noticed that this morning, I wanted to make it a point to say thank you. Because as we're trying to keep them under control, it's a give and take, right? And they can't come around and say, oh, look, all this stuff, it's in the way. No, because why? This is a clean site, right? So thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for always.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm out here all the time. I'm one of the guys that comes out here anytime there's an issue.
All right, thank you.
Yep,
Thank
absolutely.
You, sir. We appreciate you.
Indeed, thank you.
God bless you.
I know. We've been doing it for a while. See, and there's a down site. So I don't necessarily agree with the shopping cart need for ownership unless you have a, I don't know, it's a struggle.
Right, did they say what time they're coming back?
No, I'm guessing they're gonna give them an hour.
Okay.
Plus, but we have a court case this morning, so they probably also kind of banking, knowing that some of us have to be in court today.
On this issue?
No. On another very interesting issue, Chief Justice Directive 0404, which is in regards to the Public Defender's Office, and it says that every time the public defender denies an applicant's counsel, the judge must review the denial to be satisfied as to why that person isn't, is like rich enough to afford their own counsel, or overrule the public defender's office and order the person protected. That is happening in Lizzie Flanagan 3F, I think.
Okay.
It's an Eric Brandt case.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right on. Thanks for that.
absolutely.
I'll be back out here. I'll probably see you in a little bit.
Yeah, I got to go there first, but we'll see you. Good morning. So what we've got basically is a tale of two campsites.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful, organized, clean space that nobody can bitch about.
This is the one where I live.
This one over here
Yeah.
has got, some people have 3 tents. They've got extra accoutrements that they might want to just enjoy life a little bit and relax. And the
Right.
cops aren't okay with that. So,
Teresa asked me to come out here and
yeah,
because she's going to that meeting today.
good. Yes. And I'm going to court today. So we got just telling them we got trial this morning. I'm a witness.
Nice.
And so yeah, you see, I had to put a sport coat on today. I got
I
to
think that's what Teresa's going to do there too. That's
Yeah.
why she couldn't be here this morning. She sent me.
That's good. So what happened is that they handed. Here's a piece of paper. Here's your notice.
Go over here in the alley.
No, I haven't gotten that far yet.
I went there last night and there was just trash everywhere and everything else. And either they moved on their own or somebody moved because they was in a hurry.
Okay, I got half an hour to get to court. So these tent sites, and this is the thing that I think is so key. It looks messy, right? You could just drive by that spot over there and see the people don't have more than they can manage for themselves. Right? A person can fold up everything that's there and move it along.
Yeah.
Here, they cannot. There is not sufficient.
There's busted chairs and I actually seen people with a couple of sets of shelves shoved into a tent yesterday.
Yeah, that's not going to work out very well because you got to drop your tent every morning.
Right. These guys don't drop the tents up.
These guys?
No, they leave them up.
Well, that's the reason that they're getting harassed then, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't drop their tents, they don't do anything.
Well, that's why we got to come out and educate.
And every day it seems like the stuff around them
Gross.
pulls out more and more.
Yeah. So, if you look at that campsite over there,
Oh yeah,
it's beautiful. It's clean. It's neat. It's organized.
That's true.
This is what gives them a reason to come and be jackery, right? We're gonna do that. Too much property, right? You gotta, I get it. You gotta have clothes, probably enough for a week or something. 3 days, 5 days, I don't know, right? But if you have a month's worth of supplies, it may not work out very well. Good morning.
But those notices that they're handing to individuals,
They don't count. They have to be placed
Exactly.
on the property.
On the property or to the individuals.
Oh, they can give it to the person?
Yeah, we looked it up, and basically, like if you go up here to the peak, when Sharice looked it up, they can put it on like poles and stuff right at the site.
For the 7-day notice.
Yeah.
The 48-hour notice has to be attached to the individual property.
Everyone I've seen has been.
Well, they were handing them out this morning. Yeah.
yeah, and they're all 48.
Yeah. And they're all 48-hour notices.
Well, see, one of the things I noticed last night also is down here at our encampment, like you mentioned, it's that 4-way stop.
I never got one of those or placed on my shit at all.
That's right, you did not. I had a camera of it.
Anyway, when they went at the 4-way, that is all one big encampment. Well, what they've done is they've decided amongst themselves it's not a large encampment. They put a 48-hour notice on this side of the 4-way and on this side.
There's 10 tents there
They
in one zone.
They split it up.
Who split it up?
The cops did.
Yeah, they fuck them. They can't do that.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They put 48-hour notices on 3 tents on this side of the 4-way, 4 tents on this side. They didn't call it one big encampment, they're calling it 4 small ones.
See, and that's the thing. They're ascertaining based on, just waking up in the morning. They're not following the rules. And
Right.
that's the thing is that it's not.
Like I said, I didn't get one placed on mine at all.
No, and to my understanding, it would have to be on each item. So if you have 4 bikes and there's only one of you, they got to put it on all 4 bikes.
Look, so I never even got a 48-hour notice.
I get it. So I'm gonna just say what I said earlier because you all are awesome. There's a significant difference in what it looks like a block away and how much property people have. It's all inside their tents at night, or their bike is like 1 bike per person kind of thing. That's a significant initial look. And that's the difference between what's a block away and what's here, and why there seem to be more harassing here than over there. Does that make sense? So out of love, that's my advice, is to consider how tidy and how much.
So I just told him every day, we know certain things, but you're not going to try to play me like I have to just uprooted leave. No,
Right.
sir. I know what's going
And the
on.
fact
That's
that
right.
they're asking your name
That's
and
what I
whether
said.
you're on
Well, I
parole
can just
and
go talk to
probation.
Sarge. You don't know who I know.
So I want to go look at the trash in the alley real quick, because then I got to get to the courthouse. I love it that I'm suited up too, folks. I have a tie in my bag. I haven't put it on yet. But this is the side that's disgusting. All right, we're just gonna leave our stuff. And allegedly, this alley was full of trash. It seems to be fairly well cleaned up this morning. Okay? Big difference. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Loma, Cut the Plastic Environmental Mitigation Solutions, saying that we can do better and we've got to find a way. So, thanks for coming out and joining us. We're going to call it a day. This is Park Avenue West in California. I'm on my way to trial with Eric Brandt. And when that's, we'll come back out. All right? Thank you. If you're in Denver, you can join us. And you can reply by Will. Yes, Nurse Ratchet NMP is a bomb. Oh, I know all those guys. They know me. The reporter that's Denverite, Colorado Public Radio, Denver, the Westward. They're all. I can't remember which one he's with, but they're all. They know who we are. You guys got to understand. Being involved in the political process, coming out here, going to the lawsuits, being seen at the courthouses, the city and county building, we get recognized a little bit. All right, I got to go to court. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for calling Denver's 311 or Denver's information system, contacting Waste Management, Public Waste, and the mayor's office. See why they're doing this. Might even call the federal courts and ask. All right, talk to you later.